this over broke, baby. Like
As if nothing is happening.
Nothing has even happened.
Nothing has happened yet, believe it or not.
Nothing has happened. Although oh no.
Immediately.
Dude, that was like full spread too. Like, man. You definitely know how to drink a Coke. Let me tell you, my friend.
I've done some Coke.
Whoa. Diet Coke? Man, it's crazy. Christmas is coming up, and we got a very special Dylan cam right now. You get to see Dylan.
We have a Dylan cam. This is not going to be reoccurring. This is for special events.
Very special events.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah, Christmas is definitely coming up, and you can see that we both have our sweaters on.
I'm definitely not wearing my wife's small Grinch sweater.
I'm definitely not wearing a one that I just wore at Walmart.
I should make sure I'm recording.
Are you?
See.
See, well, I couldn't even tell from this side because that square looks like a circle. I think I'm dyslexic, honestly. I can't tell shapes apart. Man, it's crazy that we're already like towards Christmas. Like 2024, I remember that. This is 2020. I'm so stupid. 2023, I remember that year kind of went by quick, but 2024, it feels like it's actually been a year. You know, to me, it feels like a year.
It's felt very long. That's for sure. I think it's just all the crazy stuff that has happened.
Yeah, there's been way too much. I mean, we've already talked about some of it, but like you throw in an election in there, you throw in like a really big cultural event that went nowhere. So disappointed. I'm glad I went to sleep that night, let me tell you. And just a bunch of other things. Yeah, it's been a year full of just stuff. I don't remember January. Did January even happen this year?
Probably.
Like, yeah, like I don't remember.
It's happened every year of my life so far.
Of your life? Okay. Like
I don't know about yours, but you are older than me.
Well, you know, I can't say for sure that it happened this past year. I don't even know if it happened when I was in the womb, you know? Yeah. I don't even know if it was in there when I was...
People talk about the war, but what about the womb?
Yeah, what about the womb? Because that's a war in itself.
We survived.
Yeah, you know how many people we had to beat in that race?
This is your Christmas episode, by the way.
I just want you to know you're here for a reason, by the way.
Tis the season.
It's because you're better than everybody else that competed.
Yes,
That's it.
Good job.
Exactly.
Shout out.
And I'm glad that you're all here enjoying Christmas with us. Like Dylan said, this is a special episode. It's going to be longer than usual. Just like my neck.
I made a joke the other day that was like, what if Isaac's neck just goes straight down to his hips? And that's all you're seeing in the shirt is a neck with arms.
Yeah, just with arms. And if you want to make some fan art, that would be some crazy
Send
thing
us
to
some
see.
fan art of how you think Isaac's torso looks.
Like you best believe, like if I take my shirt off, the horror movie starts now. It starts now.
That's the new horror Christmas movie. Isaac's neck.
What?
Merry Neckmas.
Merry Neckmas. Necklace in Seattle.
Let's get that on a t-shirt. Merry Neckmas.
There's a kid in high school. There was a teacher first off, and he was a big Southern guy who definitely worked on a farm at some point, or maybe had one then. Super Southern guy. He would. There's one kid he would pick on, and his name was LJ. I don't know if LJ's gonna see this. What's up, bro?
LeBron James.
He made it big. He definitely made it big.
He's gone somewhere.
And the teacher, like literally, like I remember cornered him in like the classroom one time. And I don't know. I think he was like pushing him and stuff. But it was scary, man. And
the teacher cornered him.
Yeah, for real. And the reason why I mentioned that is because LJ. I think I took his neck because honestly, bro, it just was head and shoulders, you know, like specifically, like that shampoo was made for him.
Yes,
just head and shoulders. Or maybe he used
Troy
too much.
Polamalu. Patrick Mahomes.
Maybe he used too much of it.
I'm gonna put a picture of long neck next to you.
No,
and we're gonna do a poll. Who has the longest neck?
No, I don't want to.
And his neck may not look big on camera.
Thank you.
But it's definitely longer than You're average.
Like, have you ever seen an elephant in person? Like, you're like, that's not that big. Then you make it there, and you're like,
whoa, yeah.
Yeah, that's an animal.
Yeah.
That's what it's like with my neck. Like, you see it in person, you kind of throw up the first time you see it, but then you're like, this is biology.
Yeah, this is just the human anatomy at this point.
I like
Only God can make that.
I like to tell people that I was dropped when I was a kid, but not on my head, on my butt, because that means that my spine went all the way up.
Or you were dropped and they grabbed your neck to catch you.
Yeah, they're like, oh!
And then it just kept stretching. Stretch Armstrong.
Like, you throw me against the wall and I'm just flopping down.
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna be flopping on any walls. Man, yeah, and gosh, there's a video that I saw. I don't even know if I'll even be able to find it, but it's like this dad with his baby, and he's like jumping either on a trampoline or on the bed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He does like a backflip, and then when he lands, the baby was like midair, and he tries to grab the baby and grabs it by the head.
No!
And then there's like a picture after of like just totally stretched out. It's so funny.
What do the comments say? Are there any crazy like?
I didn't see any. Like, I didn't look at the comments, but
So the baby was gonna fall and he grabbed it by the neck.
I think so. He just like, yeah, because like right there at the head, he just grabs the baby.
This is why I don't hold babies.
It's there.
See, this year I'm in the Christmas program,
Mm-hmm.
and every year at church in the Christmas program they have Joseph carry the baby. Now the baby we're using is very new, freshly produced,
like fresh off like the conveyor belts and stuff.
Very new. And I looked at the director and I said, I cannot hold this. I'm not holding this baby.
Don't give me this baby.
I do not hold babies because if you drop a baby, that's like the worst. Like,
yeah.
everyone's mad at you at that point.
I know.
And it's like, I didn't want to hold it in the first place.
Yeah, then they get mad when you try to dribble it like a basketball. It's
like, what's going on?
Yeah, like I thought.
And you palm it by the head.
Yeah. You're like, yo, who wants next? and you play a game of cat and everyone's crying, you know.
Yes.
I don't know why they get so upset when you do that.
I don't know, man.
And so
I will only hold my own baby.
Yeah.
Duh, baby.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's your invitation, by the way, if you want to come on the podcast. Yeah. Yeah. Dylan has 5 babies, by the way.
Yeah, 5 fur babies.
Yeah. And if you want them,
they're not furries. They're just dogs. They're dogs.
Dylan has 5 people in his house.
They're 5 dogs.
They're all just dressed. That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. And 3 of them are just noodles. That's really what.
They're like joined by the hip. They can't go anywhere without each other. Yeah. Unless it's bedtime. And they just go to their own little
they're
places.
Just tired of each other by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Those dogs.
We call them our ding dongs or like cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
because they like curl up in a ball.
And
they just sit right next to each other, and it just looks like a package of cinnamon rolls.
Man, I should probably send you some pictures of Timberly because she like will just be.
Can we pop a picture?
Yeah, this one. And this one.
Now it's over here. Now I got it.
He's got Timberly.
I'm gonna hate that.
Yeah. Dylan started that one, and he's the one editing the stuff too. The challenge accepted, said the man.
Accepted.
Man, I don't even know what I'm doing for Christmas this year. Probably just beating myself. You know, I think I'm just gonna be myself.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and Isaac.
Yeah. Hey, if you get bored, you can't come over here. Just let me know.
Oh, I can't. Good.
I'll be in Missouri.
Good. I was wanting to know my options around this time.
Yeah, I go home for Christmas because my family lives away from my state.
Yeah, Dylan. He takes a boat every so often.
Ferry.
Yeah, he takes a ferry, then he kills the ferry, then he takes a boat, and then he swims. No, you don't swim on a boat.
No.
What the heck?
The boat swims.
Yeah.
Is the boat swimming?
Is the boat swimming? Well,
or is it boating?
I definitely know everyone on the Titanic was swimming.
And we'll cut the commercial break now.
Yeah, cue the ad that we don't have. Man.
You're about 100 years too soon.
My bad. Too soon.
Okay.
I can't believe it, man. Well, even on there, like, have you seen like the argument of that? Like, Rose had plenty of room on.
Is that story real? Or is that kind of just like a dramatic?
So,
for a movie?
like in the movie, they play it like it's real, like, because I want to say it either starts or ends with Rose, like as an old woman, like telling the story.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's fake.
Okay.
But the
Titanic is real.
Yeah,
As far as we know.
Yeah, the boat that did the splits in the ocean.
Yeah,
that's real.
First to do it.
But we can't say that it, that particular story didn't happen on the boat because we don't know. We weren't there, thankfully.
We weren't there.
Thankfully, none of my family members were born at that time.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
Your family just started right after.
Yeah, like they just
spawned right after.
Yeah, like we just evolved from monkeys at that point.
Okay. Just making sure we're at the right place.
That's why I look like a monkey. That's why my neck is.
That's why you look like that.
Well, honestly, if I was evolved from like any animal, it would be like a giraffe or something. Yeah. I definitely look like a baby giraffe or like a praying mantis that is way big.
Way big, yeah.
Like way too big.
Oh, praying mantis. Definitely.
Yeah, also because I'm Christian, so I'm a praying mantis. You best believe.
Yeah, we're Christians around here.
We are Christians in this belt.
You know what made me happy the other day? Seeing McDonald's still does a nativity scene.
Or do they?
Yeah. Every McDonald's, you'll see a nativity scene. Man, unless it's probably like in the upper states. But like down here in the belt.
In the belt.
I'm so glad McDonald's still does a nativity scene.
Yeah, and you would think that they wouldn't just because they're like this big corporation, and trying to go with the times, you know, all that. Like, I wonder, does any other Christmas holiday have something like that? Because, I mean, I'm not totally sure what Hanukkah is. I put in my application to celebrate Hanukkah. Haven't heard back from them yet.
I know that Hanukkah is the candles, right?
Yeah. And
they celebrate multiple days.
Yeah.
They blow a candle out. I think that's how it is.
I told my mom.
Let me fact check us.
Yeah. We got it. I think it's called a yarmulke. Or is that the hat?
No, that's what they wear.
Wait, is that the hat?
Yeah.
Dang it. What's the candle, man?
Hanukkah.
Shiny.
Adam Sandler Hanukkah.
He is Jewish. He does have a song. Yeah. That's what it's called.
Why am I on Yahoo?
Yo, who is on Yahoo, brother?
Hey, if you're on Yahoo, hit me up. Oh, it begins on Christmas. Isn't that crazy?
Hanukkah
begins on Christmas.
And then I wonder what Kwanzaa is. Do you think I'd be able to be like eligible for Kwanzaa?
Hanukkah is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
is
never
it
mind.
7?
It skipped when I was trying to count them.
Don't you just hate technology? I hate it with a passion.
I'm trying to figure out how many candles it is.
We want to know about
Hanukkah is celebrated by traditional Jews. Celebrated for 8 days.
I want to do that.
Hanukkah commemorates the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem following the Maccabees. Unlikely victory over the Seleucid Empire in the 2nd century BCE. Yeah.
They just celebrate because a temple was put up?
Mm-hmm.
Man. Well,
I'm sure I'm missing a lot, but that's kind of the moral.
I want to guess a couple things that they do during Hanukkah. Like day one, I imagine, family comes over, high fives, handshakes, maybe even some kisses.
Yeah, greet your brother with a holy kiss.
Yeah, with a holy kiss right on the lips. Even make it French even. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Please don't.
Don't do that. Everyone comes home. I wonder what their Christmas lights look like. Do you think it's all just like Stars of David?
Oh, it's a biblical it came from the books of 1st and 2nd Maccabees, which we don't.
We don't recognize them or acknowledge them, whatever. That's crazy because that's Catholic. I think the Maccabees, or they even got books like that. But I wonder if Kwanzaa is like. I bet it's not biblical, but I feel like I bet I can celebrate Kwanzaa. I've already talked about dribbling a baby, so
I spelled Kwanzaa so wrong.
Oh no!
I spelled it with a Q.
Yeah.
It's with a K.
Yeah, Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa begins the day after Christmas.
I wonder what they do during Kwanzaa, because it's like 3 days.
Oh, so Kwanzaa is an African American holiday.
Wow.
Kwanzaa is an annual holiday affirming African family and social values.
I'm black enough. I
didn't know that's what. Huh. I didn't know anything about Kwanzaa.
Yeah, I think Futurama taught me a little bit about Kwanzaa.
Future omelet?
Yeah, Futurama.
They said omelet.
Yeah, the omelet that I haven't had yet, like the breakfast I have not gotten yet, taught me so much about Kwanzaa. I think I'm black.
You see, I've got your hot cocoa that you asked for.
Yes, the hot cocoa.
Minus the marshmallows.
And the
cocoa.
And the cocoa. Yeah, this is really just Red Bull.
Yeah, it's just straight up Red Bull.
It's the watermelon Red Bull, by the way.
'Tis the season for a Red Bull.
It's the watermelon Red Bull.
Red Bull, if you can sponsor Ho for Broke, he would love that.
Yeah, like it's watermelon flavored, so that means that I am eligible for Kwanzaa.
Okay, let's elaborate on that though. Watermelon flavor. Watermelon is my favorite fruit. One of my favorite fruits.
Like top 5 fruits.
Top 3 for me.
Whoa, top 3.
I think it goes banana, watermelon, apple.
Whoa.
Yeah. What's your top three?
Top three fruits?
Yeah.
What's
I think banana has to be first. You can use so much with banana.
Yeah, but like I don't like bananas like that though. Like I mean, like if I'm
I don't like them like that.
yeah, no, like if I'm walking in the street and I make eye contact with them, I'm like I'll like do
A
that.
walking banana.
Yeah, I'll just be like, "What's up, man?" And then I'll move on with my day like it didn't happen. Let's see.
So who are you gonna? What fruit do you greet in the street?
Well, like the ones that I really greet in the street, like the ones that I like really go out of my way for. I mean, I do like apples.
Can't go wrong with an apple.
You can't. Like,
Green or red?
Well, this would be a terrible time to mention I'm colorblind. Just kidding. I'm not. I'm not colorblind. I don't know. I like the green ones. Like is that the Granny Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that I help like walk across the street sometimes, or like the one that'll come to my house and like really just let me know that my music is too loud.
Okay, so you think apples are like the grandmas of the fruits?
Well, like especially the Granny Smiths.
Okay.
Yeah, because they grannies, and we know how I feel about my granny. So we know there's
you don't not want to hit her.
Yeah. There's gonna be some bruises on this apple.
Yeah.
For sure. And before I even do anything, old people just have bruises for whatever reason. I do like Okay, this one might be controversial.
Okay.
I do like cranberries. Okay. Yeah, I know.
You also like the band Cranberries.
I love the cranberries.
I've never had a cranberry.
You never had a cranberry? I don't know if I've ever actually had a cranberry, but I've had the sauce.
Okay.
I'm on
for
the
Thanksgiving?
Sauce. Yeah. And they make it almost specifically for me at this point. I like cranberry sauce. I like that fruit when it's saucy. I love oranges. I'll throw oranges on my top three.
Oh wow, okay.
Not
I don't like the citrus.
No, you're not a citrus fan?
No.
Man,
even though I guess I wonder if you would qualify watermelon as citrus.
It's definitely like a piece of furniture, I would say, or because like in our bowls furniture. What is a bowl? Yeah, like a bowl.
Like a cereal bowl?
Yeah.
No, bro, that's a dish.
Okay, watermelons are dishes. Because you cut it in half and you scoop it up, you got yourself a bowl.
My main point on the watermelon, right, was the watermelon flavor I like of the fruit is not the same watermelon flavor that they make in the labs.
Yeah, let me tell you. Yeah, they do something.
So like your watermelon Red Bull, I would hate that. I hate watermelon gum. I have a pre-workout that's watermelon, but I like drown it out with other flavors. But that's my rant on watermelon.
you hate fake watermelons. Like
I hate lab produced watermelon.
Like you hate anything that comes up and tells you that it's a watermelon.
Right. Same thing as I prefer blueberry lab like produced stuff. Like blueberry is my favorite when it comes to like flavorings. But a blueberry I cannot eat.
Yeah, oh, okay. I think I've got my top three. I think. I don't remember what my first one was. I did say cranberry sauce.
You did say cranberries and oranges.
Okay. I was just thinking about strawberries. I love strawberries.
Okay.
I feel like strawberry, like I about said it's underrated, but I feel like it's like a, accurately rated fruit.
Okay.
I feel like it's accurately stroke. We've
had a few of those.
Yeah, we need to have like a shirt that just says I'm having a stroke right now.
Hofer stroke.
Yeah, the name of the podcast is changing here pretty soon.
That's copyrighted, by the way.
Copyrighted. Yeah, no one else take Hofer stroke. We need like a T-shirt that says Hofer stroke because that's what I've been having.
Yes.
And like strawberries, what do strawberries like? Strawberries like give you like a firm handshake, but they can also give like a good hug.
They're also cutesy.
They are cutesy. Like I agree with that.
As a man, I will say that.
As a man, I don't say many things are cutesy, but strawberries, man, you're playing a dangerous game. His Diet Coke is right next to a cactus, and it's like a legit.
It's fake.
Is it? Dude, man, he palmed it like
it's
that
fake.
baby. No. That is a real cactus, man.
I palmed that thing.
Yeah, you palmed it. Like,
were you concerned?
I was, because your hand went over it like this, and I was like, "Oh no, we're making a trip. We're making a trip." But like, yeah, we're just gonna have to dump Dylan somewhere.
Yeah,
because you can't go to the hospital for that.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Anyway, they'll be like, "Well, how did this happen?" And you're like, "Well, I thought it was fake."
Have you seen that video of the camel? How it can just straight up eat like a cactus?
No,
but it won't eat a lemon.
What?
Like it can munch down on a cactus, but the moment you put a lemon in its mouth, it cannot bite it for some reason.
Is lime a fruit?
If it has seeds, yeah. Is tomato a fruit
Hmm.
or a vegetable? I think it's a vegetable because it's not sugary. I think when you add if you can add processed sugars to it, that makes it a fruit. And
Well-
no processed sugars are in tomatoes. I
Well,
don't think.
I don't know if they're they're definitely not good fruits, but they are definitely good hosts. When they have their own shows and stuff, they're really good hosts. Like Bob the Tomato, I would like to meet him one day. Just in person. I know I'm gonna put my hand up to shake his hand, and I know he doesn't have one, but they hold stuff though. So are they invisible, or do they just have the force? Do all fruits have the force? It definitely makes you wonder. Do you think
all what?
do all fruits have the force?
I mean, they both start with F.
They they do. So all fairies have the force.
Yes.
All fruit cakes. I've never even had fruit cake. But
I don't know if it's iCarly. There's an episode on Nickelodeon. Maybe it was Drake or Josh. Drake and Josh.
Well, that's how it is now.
They made a fruit cake, and that was the first time I ever heard of it. And it was rock hard. Everyone complained about it. I think that's why I've never had a fruit cake.
Yeah.
Because they use it as a joke.
Yeah, and you hear a bunch of different things about fruit cakes.
If you're gonna make a cake, make a cake.
Yeah.
I want fruit.
Yeah, don't make a giant muffin that everyone hates. That's pretty much what a fruitcake is. Although I've never had one, but I've never even had eggnog either. Eggnog just sounds gross.
So tomatoes have the lower sugar content. So,
But they're still fruit though. Is that what it says?
I think it's a vegetable. It doesn't say anything about being a fruit.
Well, I mean, VeggieTales has a lot of explaining to do, even if it is a fruit.
Yeah, I think that's the real question.
Yeah, what is a fruit? What is a woman? What do all fruits have the force?
Yes.
Because I think
Is Santa real?
is Santa real?
Do you have any Santa stories? No.
I do remember specifically one time when I was a kid, very young. My parents were still together. This
Yeah.
shows how long ago that was. Living in our first house, I still think that's a real cactus. You're just playing a dangerous game over here. Yeah, then he palmed it and ruined my life. It just ruined my sense of reality. I remember they took me to Santa, and back when our mall was still alive, we don't have a mall anymore. We do, but there's nothing in it. Santa came. I sat in his lap, and he's like, "What do you want, little boy?" I'm like, "I want a dragon. Give me a dragon. I want a dragon."
That's what I'm talking about.
And then I got a toy. I was expecting a real dragon.
Was it a toy dragon?
It was, but it was like an egg too.
It's kind of like when you pray to God and you're like, I want this, I need this, and He gives you exactly what you asked for. But you're like, but that's not what I meant. But that's what you asked for.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely can be almost like fine print type thing stuff.
Look at the fine print.
Yeah, because God.
I'm not saying God is a genie.
Yeah.
I'm saying that He gives you what you need, and I mean, you ask for it.
Yeah, because He gives you what you need, and it fits what you ask for, type thing. But
give me patience. Oh, He'll give you situations where you need to.
where you
learn
need to be
patience.
patient. Yeah. And it's God, give me a 2024, 2025,
Whatever year it is.
Yeah, whatever. Just give me the newest vehicle. And then then there's a car crash or something, and you're like,
well, I'm missing a leg, but I got a new car now.
yeah, I got a new car. You check the person's pulse.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, careful what you. You good? No, you're not good, but I am. And you run off with a totaled vehicle.
Bro, speaking of crashes, there's been so many crazy crashes recently in our area. I almost exposed that.
Dang it.
Your eyes were big.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I mean, there's nothing special here anyway. But
you don't want to come here.
Yeah, don't come to our.
We practically have Casey's and a church. That's about it.
Yeah, we have a few churches and a few Casey's and actually a few McDonald's. I might go to McDonald's after this.
Nativity scene, bro. We gotta support it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shake Joseph's hand up there, and then I'm gonna
Joseph. Oh, I was like, is that the owner of McDonald's?
Because we're Christian and Joseph is there. I feel like we should not necessarily add things to the nativity scene, but I think it'd be fun. How often? Why would people text me? My phone vibrates too loud. I feel like we should at least put a picture of Lizzo or something for like the nativity scene.
What would her part be? Just her?
She'd be like the barn that.
She's actually lost a lot of weight. Have
Has
you
she?
seen that?
See, I like to think that she's like an umbrella that you just folded in, you know?
No, I guess she wasn't posting for a while, and then she posted like a photo out of nowhere, and she had lost a lot of weight. Which, congrats.
Congrats to Lizzo.
I think losing weight is very hard to do, and if you do it, good job.
She goes by Schizo now.
Yes.
Lizzo. Yeah, good for you, Lizzo, for doing that. You know, besides all the controversy.
Yeah, I don't know much about her, but I do know that that was a big talking point for a while.
Then we don't talk about it anymore. I forget Lizzo even, is still around.
Yeah.
Like, you'll catch her, I think.
Does she still make music? I
don't know, but I think she's still, like, making stops, to like, local places.
Like pop-ups.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here.
Or Popeyes.
Yes.
There it is. There. We are so
And I can
good.
make fat jokes because I just lost a whole bunch of fat.
Which is, and I lost my son. Still don't know where he's
And
at.
I tried giving it to Isaac, but he wouldn't accept it.
Like, well, I can't, man. There's a lot that goes into it.
You know what's weird? I just recently started trying to gain weight. I'm losing weight.
You might just be dying.
When you fix your metabolism, you just have high metabolism.
I know.
I just fixed mine, and I'm trying to eat more, and I can't.
I have high Metallica for sure.
Metallica. You're eating too much fish.
I'm eating too much metal.
You got that metal.
I got that. They got that dog in me.
If you are a child, please mute this next part. I'll
I'll
put a timestamp. Because we're about to spoil something.
Okay.
When did you stop believing in Santa?
Oh man. I think it was 2011.
You know the exact?
I think so, because I remember where I was. I was in California at the time, and so it was either 2010 going into 2011 or 2011 going into 2012, something like that. Yeah. Well, I was up in California. My dad doesn't know how to celebrate a freaking thing. Like, he still doesn't, as far as I know, unless his wife makes him. And yeah, like, he let us open Christmas presents early, and I think that was a bad move because I didn't have anything to open on Christmas.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, nothing new was added. So that was around the time where I didn't want to believe in Santa, but I also did.
You just wanted something to believe in.
Yeah, like, I just wanted there to be, like, more presents on Christmas Day.
You already believed in Jesus.
Yeah, like, I believe in
Jesus.
Jesus.
Something else that really...
Yeah, like, there's concrete evidence for Jesus. Now, Santa, I've never seen him in person. Well, I have. He gave me a dragon, but that wasn't legit, you know?
He didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, no, he didn't know what I mean. Yeah, he didn't know me. Santa don't know
me.
He don't own me. He don't know me.
Nah, me.
And so I just asked my dad. I was like, "Hey, Santa real?" And he said, "Do you want to know?" I said, no, never mind." And I started to walk out the door, and he's like, "Yeah, no, he's not real." And so,
okay. Man, I remember that was a big talking point at school the year that I found out he wasn't real.
Man.
And I remember, how old was that? I was probably second or third grade.
Mm-hmm.
I learned pretty early, and someone had told a kid in the cafeteria, and they started crying during lunch.
Dude.
And a teacher came over and asked what happened, and the kid was like, "They're telling everyone Santa isn't real." And these were like the bad kids that were telling the good kids.
Good for them doing that.
And the teacher took the bad kids that were telling them that Santa wasn't real to the office. It was a big deal, and I think at that moment, I had already like thought about, hey, he's probably not real, but I didn't want to accept it.
Like your faith definitely shakes about it, you know?
Yeah, but when I found out, I wasn't like shooketh.
You weren't.
Because I would only get like one present from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's how you should do it as a parent. You should make sure as a parent you're giving more gifts than Santa.
Yeah. Don't let Santa outgift you.
Yeah.
The man's not even real.
Yeah, and I think they would always put the pants, like Santa gave me pants.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't look like the bad guys.
Yeah, like, and you only have this conversation with your parents, and then Santa shows up with everything that you need.
Right.
He shows up with what you need more often than what you don't need, you know? I can't believe it. Like he'll just show up with like socks, or he'll show up with like just a bunch of food, and the note says "eat it."
Eat it.
And
now I will take it serious with my kids.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do like footprints down the hallway.
No.
I think the reason I didn't really know if he existed or not is because my parents didn't take it seriously. They didn't care. But I'm gonna get on the roof. I'm gonna stomp.
No, you
I'm
can't.
gonna do all of it.
You can't, because Tim Allen might show up, and you might.
You might become Santa.
Dude, don't do it.
I'll fall off the roof. and
Yeah.
then my whole life gets replaced by Tim Allen.
Yeah, and Tim Allen's gonna be their father.
Wasn't he Shaggy Dog?
He was.
You
Oh
remember
my gosh.
You remember Shaggy
No,
Dog,
why
bro?
did you do that? Yeah, like he got.
That's a baller movie.
Yo, he got cursed and turned into a dog, man.
Oh man, that's such a sad movie too.
Is it sad?
I think at one point it gets sad.
I think that's how they like try to end the movie.
Shaggy Dog becomes Santa.
Shaggy Santa.
Oh my goodness.
He's fat and shaggy.
Oh my goodness.
Like zoinks, could you?
Raggy.
Oh no, man! I wonder what they like give those reindeer like to like, because first off, this man
Diesel.
They probably do run on diesel. Like, there's no way that these guys don't run on
They give
diesel.
him diesel.
Because has anyone ever like drank diesel before? Because
I don't know.
I feel like they try to stop us because they know that
What
we
it
can fly.
what it offers us.
Yeah, like they know that it unlocks the part of the brain that's not unlocked
Yeah.
or locked.
We got F-150 engines in our brain.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, give me like a semi one, or not a semi brain. I don't want a semi brain. That's kind of how my brain works anyway.
My favorite was when the Teslas came out and some of the people were trying to put gas in it.
I know the
It's
problem
like,
with
you
it.
know you have an electric car.
Yeah,
They're like, yeah, it's electric and gas. No, that's
No,
that's
it's
the
just-
Model 1 or whatever.
yeah, no, that's just a battery that you're driving, dude. Charge it.
Yeah, charge it.
Yeah, charge.
Would you ever own a Tesla? I feel like I'm slowly getting to a point where it's not overhyped anymore and I want one.
Yeah, like I think I want a Cybertruck just to have a Cybertruck.
Some of them are pretty cool.
Yeah, like I
wouldn't buy that because I could buy 4 Model
Yeah.
Teslas or Model 3, whatever the cheap ones are.
Yeah, you could like definitely get those. When I was up in California in 2020, Tesla's everywhere. We don't ever see Teslas where we're at.
Yeah. The only Tesla we see are the Cybertrucks here.
Yeah.
I've seen 2.
Or like when the lights go out and we just see like a random coil outside. We're like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's Tesla. That is a Tesla coil.
Every once in a while, we'll see a spaceship and we'll just be like, that's probably just a Tesla.
Yeah, and it doesn't even like fly. Like it's just like floating and like there's clouds playing spin the bottle with
Right.
it.
You hear like a little whistle and you realize that just 10 Teslas are driving by you.
Yeah,
'cause
just
you can't
10
hear them.
Yeah, and then they go to Radiator Springs, and then their life changes, and they become better. Join the race,
Yeah.
Kachiga, you know.
Kachiga. You
Really?
Should we get into the movies?
You know what? I think so because
We're already 32 minutes in. Isn't
what
that crazy?
the heck?
Time flies when it's Christmas.
Time flies when you're just talking crap. Let me tell you, like when you're talking about nothing.
When you're starting beef.
Yeah, with everything, Lizzo, Tesla, whatever else, the fruits.
Non-sponsored.
Non-sponsored fruits sponsor us.
Please, we need fruits.
I'm not like a big Christmas movie fan. Not like because as you and I were sitting here, I was trying to come up with top 10. I just couldn't. I came up with 3, and I'm not even like
You came up with 3.
I'm not even passionate about them either.
Yeah.
Like I like them.
Well, top 3 is. I think that's just as good as a top 10 list.
I think
it's
so.
It's really the nitty gritty. That's when people start making the weird decisions.
Yeah, because
Like I don't care about your top 10. I care about your top 3.
yeah, give me your top 3 and tell me what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
And take me out to dinner and stuff. Like when people are like, when you get that intimate with people, they tell you
Yeah.
your top 3.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, let's go to like Olive Garden or something. Oh, I'm still on that dude's channel. Lane Crumb, thank you so much for your comment. And I've been listening to some of your music, man.
Yes, Lane Crumb.
Lane Crumb.
Shout out.
I hope he's watching this episode. Lane Crumb.
That'd be hilarious.
I guess I'll start with 3. The third one is the Grinch, but like the Jim Carrey one.
Okay.
Love it.
You know what's crazy? I think the cartoon one is funnier.
Like the OG one, or
No, the newest cartoon one.
oh, Dylan,
My wife and I were watching it
man.
this past Christmas. Keep in mind, it was 1 a.m. and you know how you get the giggles at 1 a.m. That movie was hilarious.
Man,
But the one with Jim Carrey, that's definitely the
like
better one.
because I love movies like where it's like based off of a character, and the movie is just about this character. Because that's why I like Austin Powers so much. Because it's just about Austin Powers just being a silly guy.
Just follows him the whole time.
Yeah, just follows him the whole time. Then you've got Ace Ventura, which is Jim Carrey. Love Ace Ventura. And that's why I really like The Grinch, too. I grew up like watching Jim Carrey and all that, and love this one because apparently there was a scene in there where he has all this stuff on this table and he pulls out the tablecloth and all of it stays on there and he has to go back and push it all off. Yeah. What a legend. Yeah. He doesn't leave a job undone. He goes all in. And then he like uppercuts and then like drop kicks and then gives a choke slam to that table.
Is he a method actor?
I thought you were about to ask, is he a meth head? Like, I don't know. I don't think he is. I mean, he has.
Have you heard about like the craziness that he went through with the Grinch?
Yeah, like they did like what, torture tactics?
Well, no, not even that. Like it took like this could be overdone.
Yeah.
But it took like 8 hours every day to get him into the Grinch costume and like doing the makeup.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have to be in the Grinch costume for hours. And they did it for like months straight.
Dude. Yeah, and you would have to like start in like summer or something.
Yeah, and he went crazy.
Yeah, and I want to say, yeah, he hated it so much, and so they like taught him like Navy SEAL torture tactics or interrogation tactics. Like if you're being interrogated and tortured and stuff, they had to teach him how to like basically put up with getting interrogated by the enemy team.
Yeah.
Just to keep that stuff on. But it's ridiculous. Dylan, did you have any do you have any Christmas movies? Because you said the animated Grinch, like the new one, and I will forgive you eventually.
I just recently, this is probably my third. I just recently watched The Christmas Story.
Oh,
That's just fun to just like put on in the background. But I did actually sit down and watch it this time. And I can't, the lamp, the leg lamp.
Yeah, yeah.
Hilarious.
Classic.
Just classic stuff. I like the narration part of it. How he's talking past tense, like when I was a boy, blah, blah, blah.
When I was a boy.
When I was a boy. So I think that would be my third.
Third one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they, I think we watch it every Christmas just because there's a channel where they just play it all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
That movie is...
Or like AEW or whatever.
Yeah.
Hallmark. I don't know what channel it would be.
Something like that. That movie is extremely racist, and we love it for it.
Is it?
Yeah, so when they go to that restaurant to celebrate whatever,
yeah,
and they like that Chinese restaurant, then they had the workers there trying to sing fa la 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 la. They go fa ra 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 ra. Yeah,
they?
For real.
Oh my goodness.
The movie that we love, the classic from 1983, is racist, and we love it.
Years down, bro.
Well, I think I looked at it before. Before we get here. Okay. I try to have my ears down anyway, except when the world is moving around.
One episode, we need to test Isaac's knowledge on music.
Oh, dude,
he's a music listener for sure.
I try. Like my Spotify thing was all weird this year.
Yeah,
but we'll get him next time, folks.
Yeah,
we'll get there. My number two, that I did and flushed, and then my stupid joke. My number two on here is Home Alone.
Wow, okay.
We like to be home alone. Around this time especially.
Yes.
Like, how much do you have to hate your child to, like, leave them there? Like, they didn't do it on purpose, but they didn't also check really hard, though.
Yeah. I mean, I've got 5 dogs, and I make sure they're all inside.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, my wife will leave one outside.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on.
Yeah, and you're like...
Can you ever, like, look at, like, a set number of things and be like, oh, that's 5, without even counting? You just know.
Like you know they're all there.
Yes. I mean, I just know.
Yeah, and you even at night, like when they're brushing their teeth and stuff, like you put like their clothes out for them and stuff. Like Dylan really takes care of his dogs.
I also realized what's their last name in that movie?
Kevin. Like how his mom says it. What is their last name?
Here, I'm the
McAllister.
Guy. I'm the guy that looks stuff up. Okay, yeah.
McAllister.
Isn't that his real life name?
That is Macaulay Culkin.
Okay.
He's Culkin.
I just realized the McAllisters, as Isaac said, they're just the John and Kate plus 8. Did you ever watch that show?
What?
The John and Kate plus 8?
I don't think I have.
It's the 2 parents that have 8 kids or something like that. And, they end up getting a divorce. Oh. It was a reality TV show.
Oh.
But, I mean, if they can keep track of their kids, then the McAllisters should be able to do.
Yeah, like what the heck, McAllisters? They're irresponsible because they wake up late, and then somehow develop a superpower of being like super speedy and all that stuff. Yeah, but I liked it. It's crazy that Joe Pesci's in that movie because either in the same year or the year before, He was in Goodfellas.
Oh.
So he got made, put someone in the
Yeah.
trunk, got shot and killed. Spoiler alert for a movie that's like 30 years old. And
Spoiler afterwards.
yeah, we'll spoil. Yeah.
Yeah, John and Kate Plus 8 had 11 seasons.
What?
Can't believe you didn't watch that.
Man, if
You also probably they had oh wow, I'm just now seeing this. Who knows how real this is? They have a set of twins,
mm-hmm.
and then they have sextuplets.
They do what?
They did what in his cup?
They have what?
Yeah, I guess I'd never realized they had sextuplets.
Mm,
Isn't that odd?
Well, they have to do something to get those kids there, you know.
Yeah, my goodness.
Man, that's
But Home Alone, okay.
yeah, Home Alone. Yeah,
Get it.
I like to watch a child who gets neglected abuse two grown men who don't know how the world functions.
Yeah.
The wet bandits.
Does that hit close to home?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it definitely hits close to home because I like being home alone. I like it. I like being home alone.
Especially when old Jehovah's Witnesses try
Dude.
to come to your house. We can talk about it.
Those are the Harry and Marv of my existence, dude.
Yes.
Like, I wish I would have heated up the door handle.
Oh, I'll get you going on that on the next episode.
No, man.
I'm gonna get you going on
No,
that.
don't bring up the Jehovah's Witnesses. I got beef with them. Let me tell you. And it's not even like, yeah, no, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, like, I have to be wound down, like, because the old lady is the one that was.
We're getting them going. Let's talk about that on the next episode.
Yeah, no, but you know who you are.
You know who
what
you are.
and you know what you did.
I'd say my number 2 is probably just Elf.
Elf on a shelf.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do that for your kids too?
No, because that's actually very terrifying.
Yeah. Well, not like a man
It'd
who's
be a
like
good horror movie for Christmas.
I can imagine it's like I would like to think it'd be like cheaply made, you know, like
Yeah.
you know that it's like super stupid fake, whatever. And yeah, the elf is just terrorizing the family.
Yes.
Like I want to get my kids like I want to be like real, you know.
Yeah.
You remember Logan Paul's old roommate?
The little guy?
Yeah, Evan. I'm gonna see.
Sorry, I didn't mean to refer to him as that. But yeah.
Oh no, he's small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I want him. Like, Evan, if you're out there, you know,
He's going to need you in about a few years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, like
Don't grow on us.
Yeah.
Please.
Don't get big too soon now. Don't do that. Yeah, Evan, this is your invitation to, or Hornswoggle even from WWE. If you want to
Yes.
be Elf on the Shelf, I mean, he's already green.
Yes.
You just need some red.
Yep.
And a haircut, honestly.
Yep.
Hornswoggle, your hair's too long, man.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm going to go all out for my kids for stuff like that.
Yeah.
My number one, I feel like I was telling Dylan, this is very on brand for me. It's the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't think I've seen it.
It's so good, Dylan. I watch it every year. Every year.
I'll make sure to watch it.
It's so good. I say it's so good, but it's also like really stupid and all that stuff. But you get the Muppets, you got Kermit the Frog, and the only human person is Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
And that's everything you want. He plays Scrooge.
And Batman.
Yeah, he plays Alfredo.
Alfredo.
If he was Italian and scared.
Scared.
Yeah, and he plays the role like super serious.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He's super serious about it, but he's surrounded by a bunch of puppets.
Yeah.
It's based on a true story. The Christmas Carol, the man who gets visited by 3 spirits. Well, really 4, because you got the guy that comes up and he's like, "Ooh, 3 spirits," and then they come. Yeah. Yeah. The first guy comes without a warning. I really wish he would not do that.
Yeah.
The one with Jim Carrey, like that animated one, that I remember that first goes, it scared me as a kid. I was like, why? Why you do that? Yeah. I would think that Jim Carrey, like that version of the Christmas Carol would be my favorite, but it's not. I tried to rewatch it, I think last year, and I just couldn't even watch it all the way.
Yeah.
I wasn't that entertained.
Yeah. Are you not entertained?
Are you not? Yeah, like, can you imagine like a Roman gladiator Christmas film? That should be the one that we make. Dylan and I, we're going to make a horror movie.
We're going to become filmmakers.
Yeah, we're just going to be making stuff. Little did you know that Hofer Broke is just a movie. It's just a series of movies.
This is just a movie.
These are our short films.
This one's almost as long as a movie. We're already 45 minutes in.
That is crazy, dude. What is your top one, Dylan?
I don't even know if this is my favorite. I can tell you right now it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the one I watch every year, and I can watch it every year. I'm not like, oh, I have to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say The Grinch.
The what?
The Grinch.
I thought you said The Grudge.
No,
That's crazy.
The Grinch. My wife loves The Grinch. I'm wearing her sweater. It's a Grinch.
What is The
Christmas
Grinch?
Sweater. I can watch it every year and not complain. It's just like a tradition. This is an honorable mention would be National Lampoon's.
Oh, The Christmas Vacation.
I like that one. But yeah, that's my list.
Man.
Mine's not too crazy.
Your dogs keep trying to commit a home invasion.
Yeah, they like go to lay down and then their butts hit the door.
Like you got to let them know that they're already in the house.
You guys chill out.
Yeah, you already won. Like you won. You're in the house. Yeah, like
do you have any like crazy Christmas gifts you got?
trying to think. I wish I would have brought it, but I definitely went through like an 80s phase for sure, and it was like my longest phase. I think I got a Walkman for Christmas.
Oh wow!
And
Like what Peter Quill has?
yeah, and I even had like the little headphones too. Yeah, and listen to Redbone and stuff like that. I have tapes. I even
Wow, you still have it?
Oh yeah, like I have an idea of where it's at. Like I know where my tapes are, but I don't know about the Walkman.
Okay.
I
Cool.
I remember when people talked about like making mixtapes and stuff, but they don't know what a mixtape is. My grandpa has he has a radio where there's slots for tapes, and all you gotta do is just put the tape in, hit record, and it records whatever. Did the dogs just knock? Did they just knock?
He said, those are the sounds I hear at 3 a.m. in the morning. And you're wondering why I get so scared.
Dude, no. Why do you own these things? These are people.
I remember one year my parents did a scavenger hunt on Christmas.
Man.
And they led me through the entire house.
That's so
and
cool.
the last one, it was in the microwave. It was a brand new tablet.
Whoa. That would have been a terrible time for you to get like hungry. Like, man,
My brother starts the microwave.
just throws like some oatmeal.
My
in
brother
there.
one time, actually 2 days in a row, he cooked ramen noodles without water.
Man.
He forgot.
Man. That's
2 days in a row. And he was banned from making ramen for a while.
That's so
Because
funny.
it stinks up the entire house. It burns.
Yeah, I've definitely been there, done that. Done it with ramen, done it with mac and cheese. Done it with.
You did it with mac and cheese?
Yeah, it was mac and cheese.
At your apartment?
I did.
Explain that story. Wasn't that a whole thing?
Well, yes and no. I definitely had to open up like both my balcony doors and like let it all air out and turn on like the ceiling fan that I've never turned on before.
Yeah.
Let it air out. And it was my last thing of mac and cheese too. I wasn't even thinking about it, man. It was like one of those to-go ones that you just put in there. Yeah. I was sad, man. Like I was hungry. I was going to eat it. And I couldn't.
That was the last mac and cheese.
Yeah, I was just smelling it the whole time. Like it definitely became a smelling salt that sucked. Like I see that Rogan does like smelling salts. We need to get one. We need to get like a smelling salt.
That'd be
on here.
hilarious.
Dude. And apparently you can like start your day or something like that. Like it juices you up.
Yeah.
And I think Theo Vaughn was on
it
there.
wakes up people like from being knocked out.
Really?
Yeah, like the split salt things that they do for UFC.
Dude.
Break it open right in front of their nose and they wake up.
It's that potent?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that experience is like, just taking smelling salts.
It's an elevated one.
Can you take a bath with them?
Bath salt? Yeah.
Yeah, like but with smelling salts? Or what
Sure.
if you
Like those melatonin baths where you put the melatonin beads in the bath.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, so do you just smell that and you go
Yeah,
to
and it just calms your body.
Man.
Because melatonin doesn't put you to sleep. It just relaxes your muscles.
Man, yeah, muscle relaxers.
Muscle
You just
relaxers.
crap yourself in bed.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
got magnesium over there that I take every night because I can't sleep through the night.
You got Magneto over there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I definitely struggle to sleep at night. I try so hard.
Try magnesium. It's a daily supplement. It's just a normal supplement you can buy from Walmart. One pill, and it just relaxes your muscles. And you don't feel it. It's just something's working that you don't know it's actually working.
Well, last night I definitely had a really weird dream, and I feel like I can share it because it was really weird.
Go for
Like
it.
I was hanging
You got
out.
10 minutes till an hour.
Okay, let's see.
Let's hit an hour.
Let's get all the way. Now, I don't know why I had a dream like this. It was a very strange dream. I was like at like some water park or something with a trans person, like with an old man that's a trans person, trying to be a woman. And for some reason, like we were hanging out. Like I'll hang out with a trans person. Like people are people, and I'll hang out. But then things like he started grabbing me and stuff, and I think I just pushed him, and then he fell like underneath the water and started like freaking out. The reason why he was freaking out is because he didn't get his way, and and because he's trans and all that stuff, and I was like, he grabbed my butt. He grabbed me. I told him not to. I knew he was going to, and he grabbed me, and I woke up. That was literally like the whole dream. Like there was more to it, but like it was literally just hanging out with a person who was like getting gradually more aggressive.
Yeah.
And I just pushed him underneath the water.
As you should.
As I should, And then he came up and suit and tie, and he was ready to go to work. No, that didn't actually. That didn't happen. No, that would be a crazy way for the dream.
What a great switch.
Like, oh wow, we're going to school now.
Going to school.
Wait, don't go to school. Don't go to school.
Jeez Louise. I never went to water parks, really. I always hated swimming.
Man, like you're not a swimmer?
No.
Like, I think I can swim. But if you can't swim, then you're great for Kwanzaa,
Yeah. I didn't realize what you said.
Yeah, I think you missed my watermelon joke earlier. I made one like that.
Did you?
Yeah,
I'm going to have to find it.
Yeah, so when you're editing, you're going to be like, oh, crap, he said something super.
I'm going to have to take that out.
No, keep it in. Keep it in. Well, we make these jokes.
Depends on how many subscribers we have by now.
Oh, no. We want to make sure we need to be sifting out. If they don't like those jokes, we're here, man. We're here. We is here. The champ is here.
We is thems. Do you have any plans and hopes for this podcast coming up?
So for the podcast, I think because I think we're going to try to do what we can during 2025. I think there's like gradual milestones that we can like celebrate and hit. Like,
I know next episode you're talking about your New Year's resolutions and stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
So I didn't know if you had any like anything else you would like to, mention or.
I don't know. I just really have a lot of hope for this podcast, really, because it's something that I want to do. Of course, the changes that we want to make in 2025 and let it get big and stuff. And I hope that it does get big. Down in the future, I would hope for like 1 million subs.
Yeah.
Just lots of views per episode, but not because that's just like we need it, we want it, and all that stuff. I mean, I would
just
like
be
it
really cool to have.
Yeah, like and I would like to do this like full time as a job, like just getting paid for just doing something like this. And plus, like if we start making money for it, I was already thinking what I would do with money. Really,
we would just make this better.
Yeah, like we can reinvest in this, and I think really I would try to like give it away. I think.
Yeah.
Like I would.
Well, that's just the kind of person you are.
Yeah, like I think I would try to like make sure that I'm taken care of, like my needs are met. Then giving it to the podcast. I've already decided, Dylan, you're getting the first $1 of this thing.
Hey, no, we're putting it on the wall.
Yeah. Oh, like Mr. Krabs.
Yes,
oh my gosh.
His first $1.
His first $1. And then and go fishing and all that stuff for it. Yeah.
So right now we need to reach 500 subs so we get monetized.
Oh, is it 500?
They lower it every year because they realize how hard it is.
Which
500 subs and then a certain amount of views on your shorts.
Which that's yeah. I think I actually saw that on the studio thing.
So let's get to 500.
500
by March. Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be so cool. And like I would love for that because we already have more subs like than I thought we would.
Yeah, I mean we're pretty far down the line so far. So
yeah, and
I don't know how much we have at this point, but
no, we might even have the 500 at this time, which I doubt that we would because
we blew up.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a few episodes in, but yeah, like I think I want to give it away, and I think why I want to do that is because I think it's just because where I work and I see like a bunch of crackheads and a bunch of homeless people and stuff. Like I know I shouldn't give like crackheads money because I know they're not going to spend it well.
Right.
But I think I like give it to like shelters and stuff, just so they can be.
Might
better.
even have some like vlog videos where we go out and just hand out stuff to people that need it.
Yeah, and I wasn't even sure how I would want to even go about that because I don't want to make videos where I'm like, here's all this money.
Right.
But I think if we were to do stuff like that, and at least record it,
People know your heart, though.
yeah,
I
like,
mean,
yeah, because
most importantly, God knows your heart.
oh, absolutely.
And He'll bless whatever.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're just borrowing the money,
Right.
but if we can like use it in a way where the world is at least a little better
Right.
than it was yesterday, then
And our town needs it.
100%. And yeah, I think that's what I would do. Like if I was making a lot of money, I think I would just throw it back into our town.
Yeah.
We need sidewalks.
If we reach 1,000 subs, can we do a live podcast?
Live podcast would be so cool.
Live podcast at 1,000 subs. Isaac will go crazy, and we'll get him to do something crazy. I don't know what we'll do.
You remember like
And we'll do a crazy giveaway.
yes, yeah, we'll give away a person. Man,
Don't worry, we're going through the legal requirements.
yeah, we're gonna make sure that the person, comes from, that
I might give you one of my dogs.
yeah. Dylan's been trying to get like not trying as hard anymore,
Yeah,
but
they're my
Dylan,
children now, I guess.
yeah, but he wouldn't be mad if he got rid of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they just ran away one day.
Like if some French dude steals it, like he won't go like all Liam Neeson about
Yeah,
it.
no.
Like he'll just be like, "Oh, bummer, dang."
Yeah. I will find you.
Yeah.
And I will kill you.
His particular set of skills. Give me my dog.
I'll serenade them.
They'll hear it and they'll be like, "Man, this really moved me." And this house is haunted by the dogs. Like that knock was crazy.
Dogs.
That knock was crazy. Yeah, and they just be growling, man. Well, Dylan, we did it.
We did it.
We did it. A whole hour that we just
Merry
hanging
Christmas,
out.
everyone.
Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Merry Die Hard Day, Christmas movie. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. Please hit subscribe, because like I said, we want to make it to that goal. And please come back for more Over Broke. This Over Broke, baby!